an older adventure series that is, I believe, also French, that you probably haven't heard of. A lot of people have not heard of. When did they come? Spike was in throughout the day. It's okay. So yes, Gobliiins. This first game came out in '92. So it's an old game. I believe it came out under Sierra at the time. Look at that. 11 o'clock. We're on time. That's your typical everyday family talking about stuff. Talking about probably, I don't know, an election maybe. Grandpa's getting upset. He's getting more and more agitated about what's happening. Oh, here, have some more booze. He's happy again. Uh-oh. I do like the animation. I think the animation in this game still actually holds up. Each one of these games has a long intro like this, and they're all kind of funny. So it's basically setting up the premise of the game, whereas the king is being assaulted by, an unknown enemy, and it's sort of going to be your job to then solve the problem with the king. Generally speaking, the Goblin series used multiple characters for each scene, each one having a specific function, and the timing of each thing that they do and when to use it is essentially the puzzle of the game for the most part. The first game especially focused on that because it uses 3 characters, and each one just has a single function. I think this is about over, so I'll be able to show you soon. So, and I don't think that's an aspect. I think that's actually just the logo. I don't think that's the aspect ratio stretching. I think that's just the logo. And when I was checking it a couple weeks ago for the first time, I went, "That's weird. Is it just stretching?" And it's like, it might be, but I think that's just how it looks. And then that's it. It just dumps you into the game. So here are your 3 characters. In this case, you got the engineer. I think is how they refer to the engineer. This is your muscle, and this is your mage. You can also switch them by just clicking on the magic ball down here. Making it more direct this way. So, I already know some of these solutions. Because this game was really sort of big on trial and error. So you got this bar right here. There are some mistakes that you make that cause this to go down, and then when this bar goes down, essentially it's a game over and you have to load. But because I already know what to do, I'm just gonna do it. Just to give you an example of some of the stuff. Oh, actually, yes, thank you. It's not. You're correct. Right. Just getting into the rhythm of this again today. Thank you for pointing that out, though. This happens every year when I do this because I essentially stream once a year for an entire day, and it takes me a little bit longer to get into the rhythm. But thanks for pointing it out. So, not the correct action what you want to do, but not bad enough that you take damage, so to speak. But what you do want to do is you want to punch this thing, because this thing comes down. And there are ways to figure this out, like you'll just be touching stuff, you'll notice things, you'll click on them and then grab them, but for the sake of time, we're gonna have, guy just grab it. Oh, grab it. And then he's going to use it. Which causes a branch to fall down. could not tell you exactly why that is. And then there you go. And then you do that. Why do you do that? This is what it is. In this screen, what looks like you're supposed to be going to the house, you're not going anywhere near the house. You're just getting that thing. So that sound is the PC speaker sound, and it shows you the code at the bottom there for. If you get a game over, you can essentially go back to the screen. But just in case, I'm. Oh, right. So you have a whole new screen. And then from here, what do we want to do? Probably want to grab this thing. Doesn't really tell you per screen. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that sort of just tells you what you're supposed to do. Yeah, it's one of those types of games. I mean, essentially what you're eventually trying to do is find these items down here on the shelf so that you can deal with the king's doll, essentially. For lack of a better term, I don't know if there's a better word for that. In this case, what we're going to do, we're going to, because we got to get over here, but there's a gap. And yes, you would not normally know this otherwise. I appreciate that. Yeah, sort of the goal here is to get those down. Which if you try to do it originally, they just get mad. So you make them big first, because you just destroy them if you try to pull them down with this guy. And then down, and use them. So now, there will be an example of one of these, because I don't remember which one of them, but one of them has a thing in it, and it's going to make me scared. That's the one. So we're just going to leave that one alone, and we're going to grab another one. So you see my little bar went down there? There's one. And here's number 2. This music. Let me get through. So, you'll notice in the background there'll be these little hidden symbols all over the place. They're just there for flavor. Or foreshadowing. Now we got our pickaxe. So, I mean, really, the engineer is sort of like basically your most useful character. For lack of a better term. You wind up using him a lot. And that's it. You made a pickaxe out of a branch so you could get this diamond. So you go to the next screen. It's basically what it is. And yeah, it just takes a second to load. I don't know why. It's an old game. Now we know how to get at least the attention of the person in the house. Right. This game only one person moves at a time. I forgot about that. And again, nothing changed except for we went to the other screen and now we're back through again. This is one of those games where it's like, you know, play it because making the mistakes is kind of funny. You know, you get to see the little goblins freak out. See, there's that symbol on the rock right there. You know, but it is one of those things where some of the puzzles sort of defy logic. Like, why would you know to do that? You wouldn't. You just kind of wouldn't. So we're gonna grab, I think it was this one. Nope. This one. And again, you would only know that by messing with this stuff. Right, and they have a problem with ladders. So normally what you want to do is you want to try to get this person and this diamond up here, but he won't climb vines. This person will climb ropes and vines and stuff, but he will climb ladders. So in this case, this kind of looks like a ladder, right? Maybe you can see it a little jutting out there. So you want to try and get this pushed down, but there's a problem. You're to try to walk over there. Get scared of the plant, and they tell you, hey, that wasn't a good call. So, but we've got this pot that just happens to have this bug in it that made him happy. So now, move this guy over here, punch that down, bam! Now we got a book to climb. And we grab our diamond again, because that's what he's waiting for. And we should be all through. But, you know, as sort of kind of archaic as this is, the art in these games is pretty good. Like, for as early as this was made, like, this is a nice looking screen. It's got lots of detail. The color, like the eyeballs here, so you can see the little cool creature here. Like, as they say, art direction. Important. Little sewn up mouth here. There you go. Now we're through that screen. So now, if I remember this correctly, this will be the first little bit of story that you get. Screen. Yep.
Well, the wizard had asked us to bring back from the depths of the earth Air Rain's mushroom, Arachnides elixir, and the bald plant in order to cure the king.
Got that? We're looking for a mushroom, spider's elixir, and a potion for the king. So here we are here. Scary place. And for whatever reason, a cat in the background. The cat sound, that cat sound you heard was not Spike, that was in the game. So here's an example of some stuff that you can do. Like here, but they do, so there are fun things that they put into each level as well, like this, for example. You can put on the mask and scare people with it, which is funny. I just think that's kind of funny. Gonna do here. In the newer games, they had it so we'd actually highlight objects as you went over them, so you could see what it was. But like, this is a thing that you can interact with right here. Why do we need that? Well, we just do. And this is one of those times where in the successive games they sort of added features to it, so you can only have one character move at a time. Because as soon as I try to move someone else, this character will stop. Get him in a position. This. Ooh. That was the intended action that we want to have happen. They just did it all at once. Now, what did we do here? Right, yeah, this character can come down here. Okay, yeah, I remember. All right. So, oh, nope, hang on. Okay. So, got this box here. So we're gonna have a bit of a waiting game. Box here. We got to cast on this thing because this is supposed to remind you of Frankenstein. Zap. It gives you a bit of a head start. And this little scary guy. Like, look at him, he's so cute though. Look at the giant arms. Thankfully, I'm not losing that much for that, so that's good. Get him to stand there, get him to stand there, and then he can punch. Blam! So now we get to wait. The waiting game starts. So how's everyone doing? Hope you're all doing well. While we're waiting for this scary, cute zombie monster to come over and scare this innocent hunchback, hope you're having a good day. I hear there's good news today. At least I've heard there's good news today. So, I mean, that's cool. Good news is good. Yeah, here it comes. Wait for it. I think the thing I like about this game is that the other characters in the game are perfectly happy to laugh at other characters' misfortunes, which is, in a way, kind of evil, but also kind of endearing. I know that doesn't make any immediate sense, but, you know, because someone slips and falls on something, that is kind of funny. I mean, I remember running into a sign in Paris and falling on my bum because I was reading a map, and I know that must have been funny to watch. Must have been. So I think that's the end of it. I think we have to wait for this character to go all the way back until it'll clear the scene. But that was it. We got our mushroom, so that we can move on. There it is. I don't know what the 3 beeps was for. I can't remember. Alright, so this one's a little more complicated. We've got 3 spiders, and so definitely 3 things that can scare us and take health down. We've got what look like climbable things for him, and a bunch of stuff to pick up. So, I guess the first thing to do would be see if you can climb this. And yes, he can. And then from there... Perfect. Right. Right, okay. Here's the logic. We've got this gun. We've got this sleeping spider over here. Right. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. So if I were to try and use it here, something will happen. So just so I can demonstrate what you normally do. That's not what's supposed to happen. Maybe it's from down here. I remember... Okay, anyway, you do something to this spider and a bottle drops out. In this case, but you can do something with that by getting this pillow. Because if the bottle drops out, it's the bottle you need, and it breaks. So you have to place this pillow. And again, I know, the trial and error... If you don't like trial and error, and that annoys you, yeah, this game might be really annoying. But it is cute and funny, and making mistakes is kind of part of the fun part of it, because you get to see all the silly things they animated for the characters. See, I thought it was that. Maybe does this guy punch? Maybe does he punch the spider? Nope. Does not punch the spider. Does he magic the spider? See, the spider even laughs. Ah, it was magic. Okay. Knew it was something. But yeah, if the pillow wasn't there, the bottle would break. And see, this line goes up. We have our two things. Now we just have to leave. And we can leave by moving this spider. All set. Now we're definitely getting into a range. Gosh, those beeps are supposed to mean. Now we're getting to a range where I don't remember what to do. So I remember this first part because this branch, and this is sort of this thing about these old games. So you can see by the way this branch is colored a bit differently than the rest of this tree. Something's gonna happen to this branch. So you need this bag, but it's not gonna be as simple as just getting the bag. So remember correctly. Magic that bag. Again, magic is just sort of a thing that I don't know. it's magic. That's all we'll say about it. Now that we have that, we can go and pick it up. See, it was only this screen. Now the pathing is really great for the ladders, but in that wizard screen, the pathing is terrible in the ladder. So I don't know. Now we got seeds. So I remember very clearly you want to plant the seeds. So we're going to do that. Birds are going to come by, but then what? Punch the scarecrow. Magic the seeds. I'm open to suggestions. No, he has to do it from there. Okay, no, so don't do that. And what? Nope. No, I didn't want to do that. No? I don't remember. I just don't remember. Use magic on the birds, maybe? Nope, he's gonna do it again. That scares them off. I mean, realistically, you'd want to do that because the birds come in to eat the seeds. Maybe it's, I use the seeds before they come. Now they're scared off. I don't know. Legitimately unsure what to do. Oh. I don't know. Well, you know what? This is a good time to switch over to the next one. That's what this is. Because yes, we're doing 3 of them today. At least the 3 that I'm aware of. I think there might be a 4th one, but I've never played that one. I'm not familiar with it. So, go with Gobliiins 2, The Prince's Buffoon. Again, higher production values. Right off the top.
Sad business. A delicate child snatched from his home by a demon. The unbearable anguish of his poor father.
Same father.
Oh, flesh of my flesh, my own blood, my only son.
Oh, flesh of my flesh. You got this jerk bug.
A cursed castle standing in a hostile country. Inhabited by a dreadful demon who's the incarnation of all evil. But all is not lost. Because 2 outstanding heroes will try their
So this time it's only 2, not 3. Yes. The bug pulled his nose out and flicked it back in his face. Because that's what this game is. Okay, so yeah, the Prince Buffoon. So this one differs a fair amount, actually, from the other one. So you've got these two characters, and it's not so much. It's not so much that they each have a specific function. It's that the way that they perceive the world is different. I don't have any better way of doing it than that. Here's an example of what I mean. And they took out the health mechanic in this, so you can just keep playing. So like he tries to take it, and the guy's like, "No, it's mine." But then Wrinkle tries to take it. Because Wrinkle just tries to take it. So, but I think what I can try and do, if I remember, there's this little thing and then this button. Switch. Yeah. The game is full of like, why did it do that? I don't know. And I think from up here you can try and snake it. Oh, right. And that makes him... Sometimes that makes him laugh. So then you can try it the other way around. And see if it makes any difference. This is actually a spot where I don't know. I actually don't remember what the solution is. Oh yeah, does Wrinkle just not know what to do with it? Switch. Yeah, he doesn't know what to do with it. Oh, wait a minute. I think I remember. This is about, because in this one, I believe they can both move at the same time. So,
Dear sir, you look powerful. Could you please help us in this quest?
oh no, that wasn't the thing? I thought that was the thing. I say. Well, this is a game where you can go to multiple screens from the start. It doesn't just lock you in. So let's go check the screen out. So here we got a chicken. Definitely want to see what Wrinkle does with the chicken. Yippee! That's... Don't know. Don't know. Don't know why. Okay, wait, the chicken has teeth. What kind of chicken has teeth? Okay, so we got potholes. So you're gonna get chased by that dog. Yeah. Okay, so if I had to guess, and at this point I do, because I don't actually remember. I think you got to get that sausage, put it in that pothole, drops it there, distracts the dog so you can go past the dog. And then you get up here to the house. But why you need to go to the house, I don't know. So let's go back to the screen. We got to work on that sausage. How are we going to get the sausage? I guess let's talk to these people.
Hey, villager, do you know the house of the Lord Tazar? It's at the end of the village. The house with the fountain.
I'm pretty sure that's the same voice actor, just using a different voice. Tree. No. Tree. What the bottle? Can I get the bottle? Can you take the bottle? Ow!
We'll have to make these two old billies laugh a bit.
Oh, that... Now, do you remember how we did that? I do. So we're going to put him into position. We're going to have Wrinkle go and try and take that sausage. Angus is going to be ready to grab the bottle. Nailed it. Now, what do I do with the bottle? I don't know. It's empty. This maybe? Hey, your guess is as good as mine. I hear water out there. A minute. Was there another screen I can go to? Fountain. Let's go to the fountain. That sounds like a place to take a bottle. Okay, we got this nest up here. Cellar door. Got a toad sitting on a rock. And this is the fountain. Okay, so let's find out what's up with this toad. Okay, not Fingus. Not Wrinkle. Okay. Let's see what the sign says. That doesn't read it. Let's pull his handle.
Can I help you?
I mean, yes, a wizard. Let's talk to this wizard.
Noble wizard, please let me speak to you. Oh, sorry, I've no time. Can I help you?
As a matter of fact, we are salesmen.
Oh, sorry, I've no time.
Dang it. Okay, I guess we can try the cellar door, maybe.
Yippee! Now.
No.
Now.
Okay. Can you go to the fountain? Can you get by the toad? Okay, we can get by the toad. He just thinks A-okay? What is that supposed to mean? Oh. I see. That's unfortunate. But that's what this game is. There you go. That's weird. Can I use it on the toad?
Yippee!
Yes. Let me get this stone. Now we're gonna need some more water because I think I want to water those plants. I think. We gotta do it again. Okay, so now we can go up to travel. And right there. Go back to the village. Alright, let's try this bottle on these flowers. Nice. What do I want the flower for? No idea. But I have a flower now. So let's see what happens. So Fingus seems like the perfect person to use a stone. I'm gonna guess throwing a stone at the sausage will knock it down or something.
Yippee!
No. No.
Oh!
Weird. Same thing. Okay. Maybe it's a... No. Huh. Maybe I give a flower to this guy. Aww. He's asleep.
Oh!
Now he's awake again. Well, maybe now, because he's asleep, we can grab the sausage. I think. Maybe. Only one way to find out. Yes. Okay. So now, from there, we can go back to the giant. See, it's logic. It's all logical. Very logical. Super logical. Oh my goodness, there's been... That's not what I was expecting it to do. Yeah, I can't walk by the dog. Hmm. No. Hmm. I thought for sure that was it. Again, why would I use a stone on a chicken? I have no idea. I'm just trying everything at the moment. Pretty sure I got everything on that first screen. No. No. Sausage by itself doesn't seem to do it. Nope, just barks at him. And then if you use it in the pothole, he just smashes him in the face with it, which is not... not what I wanted to have happen. Guess we'll go back to the fountain. See if there's something I missed here. Now that I've got sausage.
Can I help you?
Probably not, but I'm gonna try using the sausage on you. How about this stone? How about you, Wrinkle? You want to use this stone on the wizard? Again, I don't know why I'd want to do that, but...
Now, now. Now, now.
As a matter of fact, we are salesmen.
yeah, it's not working. Okay.
Oh, sorry, I've no time.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Exactly. I'm lost too. I'm as much in the dark as you. There's a little hole here, but it doesn't really do anything. Hmm. Do they want the sausage?
Now, now, now. Now, now.
Nope. Hmm. Okay. Well, as fortune would have it, perfect place to get stuck. Because our 20 minutes is up. So we need to switch. I need to switch to Gobliiins 3, or I guess as they call it, Goblin Quest 3. Is the proper name for it. Just need to quit. Be on the third section for this hour. So totally different style of cutscene for the opening. It's just a different style. This game also has multiple characters, but they tend to change throughout the game. So the main question I have about this animation, the sleeping animation, is his breathing timed with his toes, or is he inhaling so hard that he's yanking his toes back? So much shorter. This one was, it says 93 down there.
Beep, beep.
So, familiar setup again. We've got a character that's moving around. We've
I
got
must leave this ship with the barrel that is at the stern.
a very clear objective. So already a plus. He says using the barrel, but there's this parachute here. think we should just grab this parachute. Oh. I mean, this is a little dark. That's a little dark. Got this golf club. And then we got this golf ball. We should definitely use the golf club and the golf ball, right? Like the first thing you're supposed to do. Because he's a really good golfer. I don't think he's a pirate. I'm pretty sure he's not a pirate. Where's my inventory? So again, these are things I actually just remember from playing the game. Oh, don't worry about the parrot. We got that covered. That's coming. So we've got this hole here and this hook. So it's like, maybe we should put this hook to this hoop. Hey, that's cool. And we got this thing that we can pull here. We should pull this rope. Because in these games, you should pull everything. You should do everything. It's a bizarre joke. That's it. That's all that rope does. That's it. Now we got an umbrella. Oh.
I can't catch this umbrella by myself. I need help.
So we have to find help. Where are we going to find it? Excellent question. Well, we've got this box over here. Let's go look in here first. See what we got. We got pepper. And we got a plunger. What else we got? Oh, a mousetrap. Like I was supposed to know there's a mousetrap in there. Let me just take a look at the rest of the screen. So we got this tooth up here. We got this weird face. There's eyeballs on so many things in these games. Pop that over there. Climb up here. Nothing up here. That's really weird. What do we do? Oh wait, what's this? This is one of the reasons why I'm glad they started adding in, after the second game, the hotspots, so you at least, if you're looking at the background, you can at least know it's something you can interact with. Uh-oh. It's a parrot. Told you. So let's talk to this guy.
His name is Chump. The sailors locked him up because he was impossible.
Sounds like my kind of parrot. How do you get him out? You know, being kind of mean. So now he's stuck in there. You can talk to him again. I just like their speech sound, it's funny.
Chump offers to help if I get him out of there.
So, if you've been paying attention, you probably know what to do. Here's the plunger. Because of course you would. And now you've got your second character, who makes a funny sound when he walks too. And has a pirate shirt, but no peg leg. For whatever reason, the bird with the peg leg is always funnier to me. I don't know why. It just is. So now we can get this umbrella. Bam. Perfect. We're almost done here. Here. And again, you would only know this don't know how you would know this, but... Because there's nothing at all about this. You would have to mouse over this in order to figure this out. Like, there's just no other way. It's just one of those weird things about some of these games. It's just... They make you...
Bow. 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 Bow.
How did I get down?
Bow. Bow.
Did I get down?
Bow.
I don't remember.
Bow. Bow. Bow.
I don't remember how I got down. How did I get down?
Bow. Bow. Bow.
I think he just did that. I don't... Anyway, it's fine. We're clear. Then you got this little hole here. That's what you use the umbrella for. Now you're ready. Now you've got a parachute. This is a good plan. You can just see it. You can just see it in his head. He knows this is gonna work. Nailed it. He's really happy about this. Uh-oh. I like this Wile E. Coyote perspective. It's really funny. And here we are in scene 2. We got a lot more characters. Like, these games got a lot more involved as they get going. They had like little hints at the beginning of each section, so they give you an idea what the story is. Because you're a reporter, your character's a reporter in this case. You can see what the story is basically up to this point by keeping up with the Goblin news, as he gives you dispatches from the field. It'll tell you what the actual aim of the screen is, so it'll just tell you, which is great, because that was one of the main problems with the previous 2 games, that you're in a scene, you're not really sure exactly what it is you're supposed to do. But they fixed a lot of that by the time this game comes around. I really like these games, even if they are a little bit old. I would recommend, at the very least, Gobliiins 3, I think is definitely worth playing. It's varied enough, and the characters are all weird and different and funny. It's one of those games where it's just kind of like you play it for 5 seconds and you're like, this is French, isn't it? And it's like, yeah, it's French. It's totally French. There's just something about their sense of humor when it comes to animated stuff and games, and it just kind of works for me. I don't know, it just does. Get this hand. Forbulus. So he doesn't want to talk right now. Does he want to talk to Chump? Maybe he'll talk to Chump. I don't think Chump ever lands on his feet. Would explain his eyes. Can't talk to any of these.
Please,
Smash. That's pretty much the way it's going to be for everybody here. I think in this case, what did I do? I think for this one, I remember. I think he ends up smashing himself in the face. One of these, I know they do. You give them the pepper, and they smash themselves in the face. That I remember. Give me a hand. Anyway, that's Gobliiins 3. I'm gonna need to take just a brief bathroom break. So it's actually pretty good. We're heading up to just right at the end of the hour, which is pretty good. So that's Gobliins. So I mean, it's again Gobliins 1, 2, and 3. These are all on GOG, and they're all pretty cheap. Like you can get them for I don't know, like I think they're less than $5 or $6 each. The third one I think is probably the best one, at least the most accessible. As far as I can tell, from what I remember, none of the stories really carry over, so you can really just play any of them. So if you're curious, try the third one. It's good. Right, we got Puzzle next. So coming up after this, we've got Antechamber, which is a... It was an indie game that came out, gosh, I want to say like 5 or 6 years ago? Maybe or so. It's been a while now. By I think a developer from Australia. Anyway, it's a neat puzzle game, and we're gonna jump into that next. I am gonna take a brief break, so I can go to the restroom.